Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and to the new people that have joined, whether it's just recently or whether you have just clicked on this video today, thank you and welcome. My name is Emma. I'm a qualified therapist and trained life coach, and in these videos I give you what is going on in the world of celebrity, and at the moment it is mainly Harry and Meghan because they are just the gift that keeps on giving, and I give you a therapeutic perspective. Now, if you would like more just therapy, life coaching, mentoring, mental health related issues in videos, then please go across and check out my other channel, which is called Just Therapy UK. And in that, it is Harry and Meghan and celebrity free. It is just about certain things that might be coming up for you that you might want support and help on. At the moment I'm covering all of narcissism, so if you want to know a little bit more about that, then head across to that channel. The link will be in the description box below. So that being said, for those of you who've been with me for a while, you should know what to do by now, and that is grab your drink of choice, whether it be tea, whether it be coffee, whether it's a cold glass of milk, whether you're getting ready for the summer and getting your cocktail stuff ready. I, on the other hand, am also drinking water because I am attempting to, well, detox, especially after my holiday. And for those of you who would like a little something to that drink of choice, because as my flag says behind me, it is 5 o'clock somewhere. So let's grab that drink and dive right in. So, hydrate. I'm a little bit delayed, I know. There's probably a lot of coverage about this probably a week ago, but I've been away. I needed some much needed time away, and I have had a wonderful time with some friends, and I will be putting up a video this week of my escapades in Glastonbury. Well, I say escapades, don't really get up to that much, but I'll give you some of it because I know a lot of you like to see where I go and what the countryside is like. And so yeah, so I shall put that up in one of the videos this week. So I'm guessing by now, aside from the fact that we saw Harry pop up in the UK, which I will be talking about in another video, but in today's video I am covering the latest bandwagon that Harry and Meghan have decided to jump on, which I'm sure by my thumbnail you've probably guessed. So yeah, when I saw this, I actually laughed because I knew it. I knew that at some point they were going to jump on this because it's what's relevant. It is what is circulating at the moment. And of course they always go with the majority of what seems to be the popular in their mind. I'm not saying it is popular, but in their mind it seems to be what gets them the best column inches, if you like, even if it's when people are outraged by it, which quite a few people are. So of course, if you don't know, Harry and Meghan have decided to back a UK, which is interesting to me, a UK charity. And I just feel, I don't know about you guys, but I feel frustrated because it's like they left the UK. They have done nothing but trash the UK, trash the media, trash the family, well, both families, but we're talking about obviously the one in the UK, basically have said that they don't ever want to be back here, and yet they still keep putting their oar in somewhere. And now they're backing a charity called Global, let me just get this right because I wrote it down, don't want to not say it right, Global Boyhood Initiative, which is basically a charity that says that goes against parents who assign a gender to a fetus, basically, and that boys' gender should be fluid. And I laughed at this because I knew this was coming, because they're so transparent. It's actually quite comical now, but also because they've just recently chosen to give their son, alleged, the title of prince. Isn't that assigned to a male gender? Why did they not call him a princess? it just, and this is what frustrates me about most of the media. I'm not saying all, because like I say, we have a collective of people that do confront the issues and do call them out on their hypocrisy. But it's the fact that they have just had this. They have called their alleged child Archie, a son. He was born a boy. Because this is all the stuff that was coming out. They never questioned it. They never said, hang on a minute. No. We don't want to assign a gender to him. He's gender fluid. And look, at the end of the day, I can say I don't agree with this. I don't agree with what is going on. But however, as a therapist, it is not my job to condemn somebody's choice. If you want to choose however you live, that is your choice. That is not for me, and in my opinion, not for anyone else to critique, because it's a personal choice. But this is something that is usually kept private, like with people that just kind of decide something for themselves and they don't need to broadcast it to anyone that will listen. My issue is the hypocrisy of Harry and Meghan, is the fact that they have decided to back this charity purely and simply because they know that it's going to cause backlash. They know that it is going to probably irritate the royal family, because the royal family do not get involved in things like this, generally speaking. And the fact is, it's the latest thing. It's the latest thing, because what they do is they hop on, do this little bit where they will align with a charity that pretty much does all the work for them. They will align with something that will possibly get more people on their side. Like now they're going to be going for obviously the transgender, LGBTQ community. They're all going to be kind of, oh yeah, Harry and Meghan, yay, look, they support us. And that's exactly why they do it. And this frustrates me because people don't understand. This is what they do. They don't care, because if they genuinely cared, they wouldn't have assigned Archie as prince. They wouldn't have assigned Lily as princess. It would have been like, you know what? They can decide when they're older if they want to be a prince or a princess. We're not going to pigeonhole them into this category because we don't believe in it. But of course, we know that this is not what Harry and Meghan wants. They want the most column inches they can possibly get. They're going to find anything they can to jump on that, and they want to constantly change their image because they constantly are needing people to like them and love them. And unfortunately, this is what happens when you are dealing with narcissistic personality types, is that they are so insecure that they don't know who they are, so they have to either mirror, mimic, jump on a bandwagon to find some kind of association, some relevance. So this is exactly what they're doing again. But I feel so fed up with them. It's kind of, and again, the media are just as much to blame in this, because the ones that don't call them out act as if this is the best thing ever. And again, it's with the UK. Why not do it somewhere in the States? Why do they feel the need to keep coming over here and aligning themselves with something here? And what's interesting is back in 2019, I think they got together, it's something called the Round Table with the Queen's Commonwealth Trust, and they talked about gender equality. There was no mention there of, well, we shouldn't be assigning gender. This was literally gender equality with male and female. Where was, and that's only 4 years ago. So where was we don't believe in this. We believe that actually everyone should be fluid, especially boys. But no, nothing. Because it didn't fit the narrative then, did it? It's a bit like everything else they've jumped on. It didn't fit the narrative until it was in the news, or it's in the media or social media. And as soon as whoever is doing their PR, or whether they're doing it themselves, right, what is relevant? What is relevant right now? What is relevant right now? Let's find something that we can align to, some little old charity, because they never really back anything that's big. And that's curious to me why they only ever seem to back something really small. And I wonder if that's because it's almost like it could be, like, if the bigger the charity, the more I guess they'd have to stick at it. Whereas it's almost like if they align with a little one and then they do this little bit, get the charity some kind of, like I say, notoriety, and then they forget about it. They forget about it. I mean, look at all the things that they've jumped on in the past. Where are they now? Where is the mention of them now? There's nothing. Nothing. Because they are not interested in doing anything full time. You know, this is what is relevant now, and let's jump all over that. But like I say, I'm waiting for the Princess Archie, or maybe Prince Lily. You know, maybe well, we all know that Harry doesn't particularly act like a man, so maybe we can start calling Harry Princess Harry, because he's going to be gender fluid, I'm guessing, because what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? So Harry's now going to be gender fluid. So just call him Princess Harry. I just, the hypocrisy with these two is just astounding to me. And then of course then we have the fact that he's come over to the UK, because obviously there's this court case that's going on at the minute. And isn't it funny how he's not afraid to come to the UK when it comes to something that benefits him? He didn't need to come over here, but he did. And it benefits him. But he couldn't come over for his grandfather's funeral. Or was it, no, did he, you know, he did come over for his grandfather's funeral, didn't he? What was it he didn't come over for? There was something he didn't come over for. But apparently there's this, you know, oh, we're afraid of the UK and we need our security upped. But he'll come across for something that he doesn't really need to. All right, I'm sure it's a whistle stop, and I'm probably sure that he's not stopping in to see his family. But of course, you know, again, this is something that he will do because it will be possibly, if he's not seeing any of his family, they will hear of it. And it's kind of like, oh, so Harry's come over here and he's not bothered to, you know, and again, I think it's all just for this maximum hurt, because unfortunately Harry is deeply immature. And so he will do things for cause and effect. He won't do it because he thinks this is the right thing to do. He'll be doing it because he'll go, well, the media are going to pick up on this. My family are going to hear about it, and they're going to know that I've come over here and I've not bothered to go and see them. So that is going to be hurtful. But you know what? I don't care. And that is the attitude he has. And I don't know what you guys think. What do you think? You know, I honestly wonder what the next bandwagon will be. We never really see them together, so like I've said, I don't believe they are together. And I've said this probably for going on the best part of a year now. I've said that I do not believe they're together. I think they have not been together, as in like living together romantically, for over a year. I just think they get together when they need to, because they have to keep up appearances. And I think they also have to show that they are still together. So they will do these odd things. But like I've said to everybody before, why do we not see them out as a family? The fact that the media do not call them out on this says to me that proves there's an embargo. Because even if the media do not tell the truth, there still would be speculation. There would be coverage saying, you know, why do we not see these children? Where are they? We never see them going to, apart from when we are meant to see them out and about, like when they need us to, like when the odd photograph comes out where she's allegedly walking with him, or they've done this interview where the interviewee says, oh yeah, no, I went to the school, but yet no cameras, no photographs ever of them out as a family. But in the docuseries, they were out and about. But yeah, so no bringing him over to the UK. And like I say, I don't think that these children are going to come. I don't think these are going to come, because I do think that well, you know my theories on what I think about the children. But anyway, so this is the first video I wanted to do, because I just wanted to just open this conversation up to, again, this bandwagon they've jumped up onto again. And I just, feel frustrated. I was more frustrated when I saw it. Obviously, I've had a holiday since then, so I'm a lot more relaxed. So what I did feel was kind of dissipated a little bit. Perhaps I should have come on camera when I first... I'm having a hot flush again. Oh, Lordy. You can see, honestly, you can see the change. You can literally see my face start to glow. Oh, this menopause sucks. But yeah, I think if I'd have come on camera when I first saw it, might have been a bit more, few more expletives. But I do try to not to do that on the camera, as I'm trying to be professional. But anyway, so I hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend. Like I say, I had a lovely time in Glastonbury, and thank you so much for the people that have joined up to my new channel. Please come and support that, because I need to get it to the first 1,000 subscribers, and I've got to get my 4,000 viewing hours, which will come as I do more videos. But I need those first 1,000 subscribers. So if you can come across and support that, even if it's not something you're interested in, then, don't turn the notifications off, but just come along and support what I'm trying to do there, because hopefully my videos will help other people who cannot afford to access therapy. I will be covering everything, as much as I can think of, and then whatever you guys want me to talk about. So yeah, so it's called Just Therapy UK. And again, thank you to everyone who has supported my son's channel. He's blown away by the support and the comments he's had. It's been amazing. And yeah, so if you want to buy me a cup of tea, you can. The link is in the description box below. I have a PO box if you'd like to send me something. Excuse me. Where's my fan? And what else? My email address is there, so if you want to email me something. And like I always say, I apologise if I have not got back to you. I do try to get through to everybody, but running the channel and working full time, I do get a bit backlogged. So if it's something important and I haven't got to you, please just drop me, forward the message on again and put urgent at the top or something like that, and I will get to you. So I am sorry if I have replied and said I'll come back to you and then I haven't. I do aim to go through all my emails and try and catch up with everybody as much as I can, but I'm only one person, so yeah, just bear that in mind. What else? I think that's it. But yeah, so pretty much everything you need to know, my merchandise, everything is in the description box of this video, well, of every video to be fair. So if you want to check that out, please do. And I will see you in my next video. So take care, Bubbles, and I love you as always. I appreciate you, but most of all, I respect you. Mwah. Bye.